Lucky Stove.
Okay,
Hi guys, I'm Danielle.
so I'm Ren. I'm the papa.
Hi guys, and welcome.
Stove.
Hey guys, and welcome back to welcome to the Lucky Stove. And yeah.
Just stop.
Hey guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Otherwise, the government will listen to your every move and watch your every sentence. Hi everybody, and welcome to the Lucky Stove. I'm Danielle, and today we are going to make lettuce cups. Awesome, simple, don't have to cook. So let's get started. Alright, the ingredients you need is some tuna and water. You're probably wondering why not in oil, because I don't trust the oils, but if you're going to have oil, you can get in olive oil. But I have tuna and water. Plus, this was cheaper than the tuna in oil. Ta-da! Got some cottage cheese. Now, Renee was shopping with me, so we have light. We got the cheapest. You know, I don't skimp on the fat in the cottage cheese, but just so you know, it does say light, so as to have full disclosure. Get regular cottage cheese. The heavier the better. Now, 6.2 grams of carbs. We have green olives. Koolhydraten, 0 grams. Awesome. We have some jong belegen kaas. I'll show you what we're going to do with that. We have a red bell pepper. You already know. The brighter it is, the more carbs it has. That's cool. We're not going to use it all. We have a carrot. We're not going to use all of this either. We have some feta cheese. Best believe we're going to use it. Not all of it. That's too much. This has, let me see here, koolhydraten, 0.2 grams of carbs per 100 grams. There's 2, so it's 0.4 grams. If I wanted to eat this by itself, well, why not? And then we have the star of the show. Actually, it's not really the star of the show, but it's the vehicle. So this is romaine lettuce. It's baby romaine, freshly already washed and prepped and everything. And I don't know where it comes from. I don't know where it comes from. Oh yeah, Nederland. You want to buy local as much as possible. The better that you buy local, the better that your food will taste, and you'll get the nutrients that you need for the area that you are in. I know. But that's what it is. Now, koolhydraten, 0.3 grams per 100 grams. This sucker is... It is what it is. It doesn't matter because we're going to use leaves. I mean, you're not going to use 100 grams of leaves. So, that's what that is. So now we're going to get started, okay? We're going to start with the bell pepper. Like I said, we're not going to use the whole thing. I'm going to use, I don't want to even take the stem off, really, because this is going to be mixed in. So I'm just cutting this. I'm going to cut a little bit more than I need to, and the reason is this. If I don't use it all, I can always add it to my food prep. So, there's that. I'm going to cut this. I still don't want to cut the stem off. You guys are probably saying, why are you struggling with the stem? You don't have to struggle with the stem. I know. I'm not going to weigh it, though, until I get all this off, because, I mean, I'm not eating this, so why am I going to weigh it in and add it into my macros? So, I'm going to get this off. You see, I'm just using the back of my blade. You might not have a flat blade, so you can use a spoon if you want to be safe. If you don't want to be safe, you can just cut it off with the blade and hope for the best. Okay? So let me get the her. Ah yes, and the her, if you don't remember, is the scale, my food scale. It's very finicky, very emotional. That's 110 grams. That's what I'm going to work with. Like I said, if I don't need it all, I'll add it to my food prep, because we are doing an elimination diet for the next 21 days. And so we're cutting a lot of things out, and I'm excited about it. So here we have that. How much did I say that was again? Oh my word. 110 grams. I'm repeating it so that way I can write it down for you, just in case you don't write it down and you just want to see it. Okay, so I'm going to chop this up. I'm just going to get everything set to the side. As far as this, the carrot has already been washed. It hasn't been peeled, but that's okay. The reason you want to wash these type of produce, obviously, I'm sure you already know, you're not a noob, is because of all of the toxins that get sprayed on it. I mean, they get sprayed. All right, so we have the carrot. We cut it in half because I'm not going to use it all, and I don't want to have grated half a grated carrot. So I'm going to weigh that. That's 32 grams. Again, with these 32 grams, I probably won't even use it all. But what I don't use, food prep. Now, what we're going to do is drain the tuna from its water, and then mix the cottage cheese. Make sure you get full fat. You want the good stuff. Where the fat has been removed, the carbohydrates have been added, and with that, some other ingredients that you don't want. So I'm going to drain this, and I'll be right back. So now I'm just going to cut these up a little bit so I can, the point is to dice it. So I can dice it and mix it. These are going to be, so I don't want them too big. I want them actually quite thin. Speaking of eating healthy, like I said about that 21-day elimination diet, we're going to be doing that. I'm going to follow a more ketogenic version of it. Actually, no, I'm not. I say I am, but I'm not. And the reason why is so I can find out what I'm bio-individually made for. You're probably thinking, what do you mean? You're not going to eat keto on your new... No, because I got to figure out what works for my body and what doesn't. And how am I going to do that if I'm like trying to force it to be something that it's not? This is an elimination diet. If you want to follow along with me on that, I'm going to be posting my meals every day on Instagram, the Lucky Stove, and that'll be pretty awesome. So you can always check it out there. And then while you're at it, check out the website too, theluckystove.com, because there are articles that I post on there. It's not all about recipes, even though recipes are awesome. There are articles too. But if I find a recipe that I really enjoy, I'll post it. So that way you can get to mimic it if you want. Because on the Instagram, I'm not going to be putting recipes. I'm just going to put the picture. That's because 21 days of recipes and working 6 days a week and doing a podcast and recording videos, that makes for a tired mama, and I want to be present for my family, and I want to be present for myself too. I'm sure you can understand that. All right, so this is chopped up.
Okay, guys, don't forget to comment down below. Guys?
Okay, guys, so if you look here, I took the liberty of taking the stems off of the romaine lettuce and rinsing them so they're on my cooling rack. Do what you gotta do, okay? I don't have paper towels, and even if I thought about buying paper towels, I probably wouldn't. But I'm drying these out here. Some of you guys have salad spinners. You could probably use that. I don't have a salad spinner either. I think, as a matter of fact, that salad spinner would probably crush the leaves, and I don't really want that. So now I have the tuna in my hand. I'm gonna weigh it out. I know how much it says in the can, but that's not the point. Also, I took the liberty of shredding 44 grams of cheese of jong belegen. And the reason why, well, Lydia took the liberty of shredding 44 grams of jong belegen cheese. And the reason why is so we can have some croutons. Okay? I want to be honest because her face said otherwise. You know, she does record me, so I can't. She edits. So here we go. I'm gonna add the tuna now into this lovely bowl and fight the flies on my hamel. Okay. You know what? If anybody has any facts about tuna that they want to share without Googling it, that'd be super cool. I think that'd be cool. 153 grams of tuna. I'm going to hide this away because we are actually going to melt this in the microwave to make it easier. You could do this in your oven if you don't have a microwave. You can totally do this in your oven if you don't have a microwave. You can make chips in your oven. You can make chips in your microwave oven. You can make chips in your microwave. Just cheese. You want some flavor? Sprinkle some salt. Cheese is usually salty anyway, but sprinkle some salt. Try some black pepper if you want. Or some cayenne. I'm mentioning these because I have these. I'm going to add this into the seasonings so you don't have to be stuck with just cheese. Or if you don't want to deal with this, you can go to the store and you can buy some wisps or whatever they're called. I think, what is that place? Walmart. Walmart has them. What's the big place? That big place. What is that?
Costco?
Costco. I don't know why I would forget Costco. None of these are sponsored, by the way. And we don't have Costco or Walmart here. So we make things. Or there's cheese pops that we get from our local store, Albert Heinz. And they're just cheese. Dehydrated and popped. You can do that at home too. There are plenty of videos about that. Believe me, I looked for them. So we'll put this in the microwave. You just want it to get crispy. If you do it too long, they'll burn, and that's not nice. Alright, so now we have the cottage cheese open. This is, I didn't even check if it was small curd or what. Let's weigh this out. That's 62. We know how much is in a cup. We're going to use the whole 200 grams. I don't know why I'm weighing this out. Forgive me. I'm sorry, guys. Let's waste some of your time here.
Just get distracted over.
I did. I got distracted over the light fat, and it was like insulting to my brain. So, here we go. And look, actually, it said 200 grams. And maybe somewhere down the line, it could have been. So, now we have that, and we already know how much bell pepper we used, or do we? Let's just do that. We're going to mix it all together anyway. Now it's saying, you know what, don't lie. The her is fickle. It says 201 now. Okay. Let's add the bell pepper. We're adding all of the bell pepper. So it's 201 right now. And now it's at 272. So you do your math. That's 71 grams.
At 70. Oh, it changed to back.
See? Fickle. Now we're going to give it a good mix. We're going to mix this up. Now look how great that's mixed up. Oh my goodness, it looks so good already. Okay, don't. Okay, because I got to share this. This is not just for me. Okay, so first you taste, right? You always taste, but you don't taste with the stirring spoon. So I'm going to give it a little taste. And of course, there's no salt, there's no pepper, there's no cayenne yet. So it's going to taste like its natural flavors, which there's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's not added natural flavors. That's really good. I don't know how much salt we're going to need. Not much.
Maybe a pinch? Just
Maybe
a pinch?
Yeah. Add salt to your taste. Woo!
Woohoo! This is why we put it in our hand first or in a container.
Exactly.
It's very important.
Exactly. So that was, let me just give it 2 pinches. This is
Okay,
rough.
no more.
Yeah. This is rough pink Himalayan salt. This is not the it's not fine pink Himalayan salt. I buy it in a bag. I put it in a jar.
The benefits are amazing for this.
Honestly, I mean, if you're low on your electrolytes, you can definitely just have some pink Himalayan salt. Pink Himalayan, not Himalayan. We don't have Himalayan. We just add some pink Himalayan salt to your water, or get a gallon and get a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt. Add that to your water and drink it throughout the day. You need to drink about that much water anyway, so you might as well. And then that will give you the potassium and the sodium that you need. And the magnesium, you need all 3. That's what makes it the electrolytes. So, go for it. Do that. Now we're going to add some pepper. Pepper to taste. All of these are to taste, guys. We like a little pepper in our house. We like a lot of pepper in our house.
What's the precise? It's about a teaspoon?
I'd say less than a teaspoon. I would say that was like 1/8 of a teaspoon, to be real. Okay. Now the cayenne.
And the salt, how much was that?
I would say that was 1/4 of a teaspoon.
Okay.
Half to be generous.
Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoon.
And we love cayenne here.
Yeah, we really love to kick up. We love spice. That's what it is. So this is coming up on about half a teaspoon. So I'll leave that alone. We don't want to smother the flavors of the other things. We just want to enhance it. And that's life, guys. You don't smother the beauty that you are. You enhance it. So don't kill yourself trying to be something you're not. Just make it, if you want to be better, make yourself better. But don't do it by trying to smother who you are. Don't hide yourself away. Just enhance yourself. That goes for makeup. That goes for life. It's just what it is. Okay, so this is nicely mixed.
Very deep.
I know. I didn't even mean to go there. Wow. There we go. Got to bring it back to my silliness. Okay, so I'm going to give it a taste. I'm dropping it on this other spoon. I like it. I like it.
Monkey likes it.
What I would say, is it could use something zur. Like
Oh,
some acid.
stop. This is annoying. There we go. Continue.
All right. So the chips are done. Now, what we're doing now is all toppings. Well, if you make a drizzle, like we're gonna do, with some one with olive oil and the other one with olive oil and apple cider vinegar.
Yes.
And the other one with lemon juice and apple cider vinegar. Lemon juice and olive oil. They are both detoxifiers. So you can either use apple cider vinegar, which has a whole lot more punch, for other reasons, which we'll have to look up and maybe I'll put it on the blog. Or you can check out Thomas DeLauer, who has a lot to say about apple cider vinegar. That's what we'll do because I just love him. And then extra virgin olive oil. Serve on a beautiful dish. Just ask. You don't have it because you didn't ask for it. Now that's a mindset for you. We're going to get into a lot of mindset these days, haven't we?
Asking you shall receive.
Asking you, and that's Bible. Knock and the door shall be open unto you, seek and ye shall find.
But you gotta believe it as well. If
Got
you
to
just
believe
ask
it.
without believing, it's not gonna happen.
That's right. So you gotta believe it, and then you gotta achieve it by taking action. Don't just expect it to do it, then afterwards you got to do something. Alright. So
Do something or we won't get it back. Oh no.
oh no. Okay, so I wanna make it a good serving. Renee won't eat the stem because he doesn't like the stem. He thinks the stem is disgusting. He says feast bah. So we won't make it so full by the stem so that way he has an opportunity to break it off. I like the stem.
Here we go again. Stop.
We're doing this, and like I said, I will post for the 21-day elimination diet every day on Instagram what we're eating. Now our first meal will be smoothies, and it'll be on theluckystove.com. And then I say the day, but I meant our meal. Our first meal will be smoothies. So I have way more than enough filling, honestly, and I really want to top these up, but I want to add the toppings too. Okay, so the microwave for me did not work as well as I wanted, and I didn't want it to be soggy chips, soggy croutons. You don't have soggy croutons, right? Croutons are crispy. So instead, I used my microwavable silicone molds, and I put cheese in there. And you see how easy, one, they're easy to pop out. Two, you can make these in your air fryer. Three, they're very cheap. I got this at our local store, which is about, I can't remember. They're very cheap. Very, very cheap. And listen, or look at this. Oops, you can hear it clatter. See, as opposed to, it should have, but, and it crisps a little bit, but I want hardcore crunch. Right, we have so many soft things here. We want some crunch to give it some diversity. But I mean, that doesn't mean you can't eat it.
Tastes great. I'm
Unless
snacking on it already.
unless you're dairy intolerant, lactose intolerant. In that case, of course, that doesn't work for you. But the cheese chips wouldn't have worked for you anyway.
Yeah, you can get non-dairy cheese.
Yeah, like cashew cheese.
Oh yeah, that's something.
Heavenly Fan has a recipe for cashew butter,
Hey, check her
cashew
out.
cheese.
The link is in the corner.
It might be.
Maybe.
If we remember.
If we remember.
Heavenly Fan cashew nut cheese.
Here's the last one. And we just crumbled up the cheese. I think we'll just these chips. Now don't forget, if you want a lot, you can either use a silicone muffin pan and do your cheese that way, or you can use just use the oven and then make little wells or make little circles.
Like cupcake tins.
Yeah, cupcake tin, and they will come out. So don't worry.
Now,
The
Yep.
second to last thing.
oh no, they don't shred so fine. They don't shred so fine. I wanted them finer. If you want
I think it would be finer if you slowed it down.
I don't think so.
No?
No. Because the holes. It's about the holes.
Okay.
Now, the last thing. You see, I didn't use all that whole carrot. I didn't use the whole carrot. A dash of cayenne. We can thank John from Food Wishes for that. We love ourselves some cayenne. And enough. What do you think?
Yeah, that's good.
Awesome.
We don't want it too spicy for people who can't handle that.
Exactly. I forgot to make the sauce. Apple cider vinegar. Got my lemon juice. So we start with olive oil.
How much?
Your heart's desire. I would say 2 tablespoons. So 2 tablespoons here. 2 tablespoons here.
May the best one win.
Right? Of course, you're going to want to season this with your favorite seasonings afterwards. Something that will match what you got going on here.
Maybe to bring out the spice in this, you could have a spicy one, or maybe like I could do some garlic.
Is a teaspoon of lemon juice. I think you're right about that. That's lemon juice. Here's apple cider vinegar. We'll do a teaspoon.
Did we ask them about the apple cider vinegar? No, we asked them about tuna. Yeah, don't forget to comment that down below.
Yeah, your interesting facts about tuna and your interesting facts about apple cider vinegar.
We'll even take jokes. If you got puns, send it. I love me a pun.
Okay, so now let's bring in the cayenne. Since we already had some cayenne into the seasonings and it wasn't so much, we're gonna bring out the flavor of cayenne. So lemon juice. Hello, lemon. Cayenne. Do we want to add cayenne to the apple cider vinegar? Apple cider vinegar is a little bit sweeter. This one is more sour. This one's more sweet. Here's some salt, just a pinch.
Maybe something different for the olive and apple.
So we'll use some thyme.
Oh yeah, it's like a calmer flavor.
Yeah. We'll use some thyme for this one.
Again, it all depends on what you put in these. So if you didn't do what we did with the cayenne, the salt and pepper, then this will probably be different.
Exactly. Try to do some food flavoring matching.
Experimentation.
So I'm gonna mix this up again. I did add salt to this from what I remember.
About how much?
A pinch. A literal pinch. And then this one. As you know, dried seasonings take a lot longer for their flavors to open up. That's why you use dried seasonings for cooking and you use fresh seasonings for garnishing and whatnot. So we're just gonna hope for the best with this one.
How long would you say to actually wait to get this one out?
I would say a good 15 minutes to let it really soak. But I'm gonna taste it and I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Already.
Okay.
But for those who are patient, 15 minutes.
That's actually really good.
Gorgeous.
So you can deliver this to your picnic party, your get-together, your barbecue.
Just a dinner.
Just a dinner. Oh my goodness, just a dinner. A light lunch with, and it doesn't take time at all. It doesn't take hardly any time at all. You're just mixing, and rinsing some things off. Shred a little bit here, shred a little bit there. Throw something in the microwave. If you don't want it in the microwave, don't use the microwave. You don't even have to use cheese.
On top.
Yeah, you don't have to. Use seeds like pumpkin seeds or hazelnuts, crushed hazelnuts, or to give it a little sweeter taste, you can use some shredded coconut. It's all about you, what you want to do, how you want it to taste. But here they are. So of course I've got to taste them, and I'm going to. So be right back. All right. So here we go for tasting. Get yourself some strong leaves. If you don't like romaine, you can always do butter lettuce. Oh, strong and delicious. Here we go.
Or you can double it up, maybe. Double up the leaves. That looks so good.
And you can really taste the lemon. The lemon. The lemon sauce. With olive oil.
Does it highlight any other flavors?
Well, the crunch of the chips really helps to bring it in so it's not like too soft. But it really does bring out the flavor of the feta. Now the other half. The other half of the apple cider. It brings up a more acidy sweet. So the lemon cilantro, the lemon cayenne, and the and the apple cider thyme. It's up to you. Either way, this is good. All right. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Lucky Stove. Try this at home. May your stove bring you luck or a coupon. One thing you need a coupon for are the chips. You can make those at home. Use your favorite cheese. Meltable cheese. Otherwise it doesn't work. And we'll catch you next time. Mind your own macros. Bye, everybody.